Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku, and it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Commercial Insurance. Business owners, meet Progressive Insurance. They make it easy to get discounts on commercial auto insurance and find coverages to grow with your business. Quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliated and third-party insurers. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
This is the time for a beer or a wine, old-fashioned or whiskey sour. My favorite place with my favorite people, and these are the sounds of happy hour.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Man Dog Pod Happy Hour edition. I am joined, my name is Ryan Rosenberg, of course, and I'm joined here by my beautiful co-host, Dan Lippert. Hello, Dan.
Hello, Ryan.
As well as our other beautiful co-host, Talia Tabin. Hello, Talia.
What's up?
And Victoria Longwell. Hello,
Hey,
Victoria.
y'all.
Hey, everybody. We are back. We're happy for this December, can you believe it? December edition of Happy Hour.
December to remember, I would say.
I hope so.
How long have we been doing this?
Happy hours?
A year?
Like
At
regular
least.
happy hours?
Like over a year.
The first one we did would have been like May of the pandemic, I think. Like
No way.
the
May
fir-
of the pandemic?
We did one before the pandemic that was just like for fun. And then we were like, maybe this should be a regular thing. We started.
You're right. We
in
were
the-
just guests on Man Dog Pod.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we had discussed
And then once we were
hour.
like, we need a drink.
We need a drink. If we're going to all hang out together, we got to drink.
Yeah.
So like about a year and a half ago would have been the first, or 2 years ago would have been the first, like, because I remember this. It was shortly before the pandemic, and we were recording it shortly after I'd gotten a flu shot, and we were discussing the idea of the flu vaccine getting you sick,
right.
and like having like limited knowledge of vaccines, and now we're all vaccine
shook.
experts.
I'm shook.
Yeah.
I've never been so vaccinated.
Yeah, I've never been so vaccinated.
Oh,
either.
I mean,
Still vaccinated my whole
all I do is get vaccines. That just feels like what I do with all my time.
I just got the booster recently, and the first two didn't really affect me. The booster
Yeah.
kind of fucked me up.
No, really?
The booster was like not intense, but like
But,
the
like,
first time I was
got
like,
you.
oh, I'm like a little lightheaded and I feel feverish.
Oh,
Yeah.
The booster rocked me, but so did the
Yeah.
second dose.
and what'd you guys get?
Moderna.
Darn.
I was wondering, how did you do on your booster?
I did Pfizer and I did okay.
That's great.
Good
I mean,
job.
I wasn't like perfect, but that night I got it at like 3 and I had a little soup, got in bed. I tried to drink a lot of water. I moved my arm around like a maniac all day. And the next day, like my arm was tired. I was like a little, but I was fine. Like didn't
Your arm
feel
was
it.
tired from just moving it around too much.
Yeah,
today.
way too much exercise.
That's nice.
What about you? No boost.
Booster rocked me on Moderna, but the first two didn't. And it was fun. The booster is a funny example of like how much I'm like influenced by the last headline I read, where it was like, or the last thing I heard in passing, where I had thought, because my first two were Moderna, that you're supposed to keep getting the same one because Moderna was like the strongest or whatever, like barely.
Or like
but,
longer.
Yeah,
lasting.
yeah. And so I was just kind of going from place to place trying to get boosted the week before I visited my mom in Arizona. And they were all like, oh, we're not doing it for you or whatever. And then I went to a CVS that was like, we can do it right now, but it's Pfizer. And I was like, I don't know. And so I got the one the next day that was Moderna. And then my brother was like, oh, no, I think if you've done Moderna for the first 2 years, you're supposed to get Pfizer. I mean, like, to maximize potential.
Oh, really? I didn't
But
hear that.
yeah, it's just a funny example of like how this all works now. Is I'm just kind of
It's like one big-
I could have Googled it, but instead I'm just going from whatever the last person said
No,
to me.
thank
is
you,
true.
ma'am. I won't take your Pfizer vaccine. Yeah.
Well, sometimes
It was actually a man. Men can be pharmacists too. So
Oh my God,
Prove
Talia,
it.
you just got taught a lesson. I feel
Prove
like
it.
I feel like right now though, Google is almost not trustworthy with this type of stuff.
Yes,
Like you're
'cause-
just going to find whatever you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I
agreed.
mean? Like, because there's so many people talking about it all over the place that it's like, well, whatever idea I already have, just go with it.
Who am I listening to?
Yeah.
Yeah, my logic was like, well, I got Moderna and haven't gotten COVID since, so I guess I'll just keep getting Moderna.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I feel like it was like if you got J&J, they thought that mixed with an mRNA booster could be really effective.
Yeah.
Rather than getting the J&J booster again. Of
course.
Oh yeah, everybody was because I got the J&J and my doctor.
Booster or initially?
No, initially I got the J&J and then I was like to my doctor, like, should I get the booster? She's like, get it immediately. I'm like, well, which one? Get whatever one you can.
Right.
I was like,
I read a thing that
okay.
the booster is like way more effective than either of the first 2 doses.
Well, I think that's what they're saying. And geez, I don't know.
Again,
I mean,
who
yeah,
knows?
but who knows anything? But I feel like what the most recent findings, and they say it's still too soon, is that like the booster being boosted seems like the thing against the new variant.
Yeah.
oh really?
Omicron.
I do feel like that's good to hear because
Sorry, what's it called again?
Omicron.
I want to call it
Omicron?
Omicron.
let's call it Omicron,
We can call it Omicron.
which is what is that a company?
Like, so I think
it seems like
Omnicorp?
a Spider-Man. It seems like
it
we're
seems like
Yes.
a Spider-Man company.
Green Goblin
Oscorp?
company.
Mhm.
Oscorp. That's
Oscorp.
a,
Yeah.
But Omnicorp also seems like a movie thing for like
Yeah.
a big,
Stranger Things
ever
or something.
present.
That's like the place where they're making all the
It's like Acme.
corpse. I feel because I got boosted and then the week later like Omnicorp came out, and it was the first time I started to feel like the inkling of the brain idea that's like, is this a fucking conspiracy now that they've got us
Yes.
at home? That every time there's a new cure, they're like, just as you got cured, there's another worse one out. Because it happened right after the fucking
Oh, yeah,
vaccine that
dude.
it was like, but what about Delta? And I'm starting to be like, I could see how people believe this because the timing is really
Absolutely.
bad.
I told Devin because I was like for like the first few days that Omicron was being reported, I was feeling really down because I was like, is this truly just never going to end? This is I'm so sick of it. And they were immediately like, we might need another booster tailored to this. And I said to Devin, I was like, I mean, just like how many shots am I going to get? And he was like, and see, you are like reasonable, yes, I'll take the vaccine person. So
Right.
he's like, so imagine if you start in a
Yeah.
place of I don't
Right.
want to get this. You're not getting a fourth booster.
Yeah. Well, even like the NBA, I just heard is like 90-something% vaccinated, but only 60% boosted. Like, and they've been a really good like study of
NBA,
stuff.
yeah.
Like they've been giving over a lot of their data for stuff because they've just been. I don't know why, but
I feel like NBA really like figured out their game like player strategy with COVID like before the other sports teams like really got a handle on it.
well, the bubble was like genius.
That
it
was their
It
bubble.
was like
Okay,
a
they
beautiful
were the-
thing.
yeah, yeah.
That was really like at that time I needed, and then it was like proof. It was like, hey, no one could come in except you had to be 14 days, then you could be there, and you couldn't leave, and no one got COVID. And it's like, oh, okay.
And they played
so,
games, and they like,
played
yeah.
whatever.
Brought joy to the world. I don't watch basketball, but that's
did
what I
bring
They
joy.
did.
the
They
world.
sure did. God, I needed it right then. That bubble
did.
was a lifesaver.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice. But it's December. I'm cutting the COVID talk here, which I brought
Let's
up.
drop
by the
it.
way.
Let's drop it. And I do just want to say again, I don't know anything about anything.
I mean, none of us do.
We're not COVID professionals.
You know what I like? Well, first of all, no, I'm going to move on with that. Is the idea that we could wear whatever season we wanted we could record these whenever and make them not topical and just be like
Trick you
dressed
guys
this
so
way in the
hard.
middle
It's
of summer and be
December.
like, we're in December.
Let's just do all these for the year, like next week.
and just
Make
guess
up stuff
Yeah.
that's happening to us in the year.
Yeah.
I love
Right.
it.
The new thing for COVID is you get your toe amputated. That's where they find you're most vulnerable.
I am, because we missed kind of like fun. I like the escapism of movies. We missed the fun like Oscar season last year.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for this next 2 months.
Me too.
I really have like positive associations with like being home and like going to the theater with my mom or watching movies at the house and stuff. And so like I like bundled smart movie
Yeah.
season.
And I finally have some stuff stacked up that I haven't seen.
Me
yeah,
too.
instead of like,
my
am I
God.
going to
caught
watch
up on
Bloodshot
everything.
again?
Right. There was nothing new coming out, especially not like prestigious sort of like, the Thinkers
Yeah.
movies. And now it's like, ooh, there's actually some award
Cyrano.
movies. Yeah. Yeah. It's exciting.
I'm excited.
Do you guys have a favorite movie of the year so far? Is there one that's like on your list?
I haven't watched a movie this year.
I feel kind of the same. Like, what have
Couldn't
I been
tell you
watching?
Are you
one.
serious?
I don't think I've watched.
Because you
I
watch TV.
Because I watch TV and I haven't gone to the movie.
Right.
That's not true. I saw In the Heights. I'd catch COVID for In the Heights.
Are you going to go to West Side
God,
Story?
that's a shame.
I already have my ticket for
West Side
Saturday.
Story. Oh my God.
you've
I bet
seen
it's
the
great.
film.
West Side Story makes me, it like, that's one of those that's harder to get me in the seat for only because I know the story.
Yeah.
And that hurts my heart. And so it's like, it's just a lot to go through. In the Heights,
You had no idea.
I know the story
About
and
the
it doesn't
piragua.
hurt my Piragua, piragua. I could sing every line from that show. But West Side Story hurts my heart a little bit. Like it doesn't, it's not like we're going to see like a fun musical. It's like, we're going to watch a story.
Because the story itself is sad?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I
It's
don't know.
beautiful,
You okay, Victoria?
but it's sad.
I'm really trying to think of what all I've seen and what I really love.
Oh, you are, yeah.
Yeah.
I just like haven't been watching movies because I haven't been going to the movies.
Yeah.
So like there's so much stuff to see and I just haven't seen it yet.
I became an AMC Stubs member and I'm not proud of it.
Why not?
Why?
Well, because I don't like so for example that this was also like a chain theater, but the Pacific Theater at the Americana closed, and AMC just took it over. And there's like 4 AMCs in Burbank, and just like they were the ones able to survive the big theater, whereas like our ArcLight closed. So I hate that right now they just kind of have like a monopoly on the movie theater game, but I bought into it because I
It's an amazing deal.
think it's
It's
a pretty
incredible.
good deal. You got to want to see a lot of movies.
Yeah. If you see 2 a month, it pays for itself.
That's
Yeah,
legit.
I guess so.
That is crazy.
But you
Not
can
to
see
mention the
3
perks,
free a week.
The stuff you get for your birthday.
Also,
That's
we hadn't
huge.
even
Your
gone to
AMC
that many in our
Entourage.
popcorn tour. The one we saw last night, free.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
an amazing
What'd
deal.
you see last
Nice.
night?
The roping you in.
Benedetta.
Benedetta.
Bennett, see, there's
What
stuff I haven't
kind
even
of
heard
business?
of. This.
Because you can see every movie, so of course
Yeah, but
you're just going to Benedetta.
I would have wanted to see Benedetta. Benedetta is a that's the type of movie I would go see alone in the middle of the day. Benedetta is something that I would not have missed.
Over under 2 hours.
Over.
I'm out.
By I think 7 minutes.
By 7
You're
minutes.
out?
And
Okay,
I
let me
think-
tell you some other stuff that's in it.
well, you told us one thing that wasn't very appealing.
A lot of boobs.
A lot of boobs.
A lot of boobs.
A lot of
I'm
boobs.
back in.
Italian
Okay.
French boobs.
I'll do the boobs.
Yeah.
I have no
Yeah,
access to
European
boobs.
boobs. European boobs.
Boobs are speaking French in Italy.
Yeah.
Honestly, from what you've told me, I could come 8 minutes late, miss the thing I don't want to see, and then see everything I want and be out of there in under 2 hours.
Oh, I think you got to put in the time.
Yeah.
If you're going to see
You know what I
those
mean?
sweet, sweet French speaking Italian
Living.
located titties, then I think
I-
you got to be there for the 207.
I love movie nudity. I mean, I can't get over it. It's one of the coolest things ever.
How do you guys feel about doing nudity?
Wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it.
Good answer. Right. You knew right
Just
away.
you know for a fact.
I think
Even
Devin
if
actually.
Steven Spielberg is there,
Devin and I were talking about this last night. I'm gonna say
Schindler's List too.
You got to show draws your tits.
Okay, here comes the war horse. Disrobe. It is really funny to imagine that like some actor or actress has to do that every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like it really is a choice that you're making.
I'm gonna sort of steal my boyfriend's thing from last night, where we were kind of talking about the nudity in the movie, or just like having to orgasm on screen, and he was like, "I think I'd say yes to it," and then on the day be like, "Is there a butler role I could play?" Or something's gotta change.
Yes.
I don't want to do this to everyone. I just think I'd be so. But you know what? I could do Kate Winslet nudity. I think
That's what I was.
Yeah.
I said Steven Spielberg, but I meant James Cameron.
Yeah.
And he comes to you and he's like, I have this movie and it's called Titanic. Yeah. It's not about nudity, but that is going to be a very important part.
I have this
And we
other
see
movie
it-
that's about nudity.
But I look at these breasts in these scenes, and I'm like, that's not how it would look if it were me. You know what I mean?
They light it. They do
light it.
everything.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
it'd be gorgeous.
Unless the whole idea is like the nudity is like we're seeing this person in their natural
Real.
state.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
happens sometimes
Like
too.
indie movie.
Which is
Like
part of what I
Tilda
like
Swinton
about
nudity.
Yeah, but that's part of what I like about Kate Winslet nudity, where like
Yeah.
she's an incredible looking person, and also like her nudity often just feels like this person's just naked.
Yes.
This
I mean,
isn't
also Titanic, we're talking about like she was like an 18-year-old girl.
model. Yeah,
Yeah. So like I'm not
Yeah.
different, but
It's strange that there's nudity in stuff at all, and that there's not way more. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Like,
it
Yeah.
does.
it's such a real big part of life, but also it's a part of life that's like secret a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
and it's strange
here
that
in
it's-
America.
Yeah.
It's crazy that like we know how like 40% of women actors look naked and none of the men.
Except for if you've seen
I just
Power
saw
of the Dog.
Cumberbatch's whole ass.
We saw his whole. And did we not see some
In
and
some
more
in the year of
specifically,
the
we saw
dog?
his asshole.
That's all.
Whose asshole?
We did, but Cumberbatch gets
Oh,
nude in
watch it
Power
right
of the
now.
Dog, yeah.
But you want to see in.
It's good body.
see it.
Did we not
tired
see
of
some
seeing
dick in that?
cheek.
We did. We saw
I
some
wanna see
full
whole.
frontal, didn't we?
Of Cumb?
Cumby?
We saw his
Did I
Cumberbatch.
Did we not see
Shame?
somebody's dick?
We might
Shame.
have.
Shame.
Shame. You see Michael
Yeah.
Fassbender.
Shame, you definitely do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hilarious
Carrie
movie.
Mulligan's whole bush.
And see, and that's a movie I saw alone.
Nobody told me
And
that.
I saw Alone, and can I tell you, you had to show your ID to see that movie
Yeah.
to get in, and the couple
I think I
behind
saw
me
it
was
Alone,
on a
too.
first date.
Really?
And I was like, what are
I
we
don't
doing?
Why do you have to
What
show
are we
your
doing?
ID?
What are
And it
you
was a
really
brother and
me?
sister, right?
And it was a brother.
Because they thought you were underage.
Because it was
an
an NC-17.
So, and they thought you were
there's so
17
much
or
nudity.
16.
Why is this hard to believe?
No,
No, but this would have been.
what
I would
kid
have
is
been.
going to see that movie?
I would have been. I think they were just checking everyone's.
Yeah.
But I would have
It's one
been
of those
like
one-
22 at the time.
Now that there's the internet, this wouldn't happen. But like in our day and age, we would have like snuck in to see
Yeah.
Shame. Kind of,
Right.
it's like one of
Maybe.
those where
Yeah.
you hear there's nudity and you got
And
no
I hear
other
he
way
has
to
a
get it.
huge dong.
I probably
Yeah.
wouldn't have even have heard of that movie. Is how
Yeah.
it is maybe,
Yeah, that's
but-
true.
Yeah, we were
I think
in
I
different
saw
circles.
that too by myself, and I remember feeling very weird
after.
in my whole.
It's a pretty creepy
body.
movie.
It's a weird movie.
Yeah, I don't want to watch physically upsetting movies. I
I
won't watch
laughed
that
really hard
Titan
and
movie.
disturbed somebody. I feel like I've told this story a million times, but I laughed really hard in that movie because there's a hard cut from like a dramatic scene to like crazy sex, and I laughed really hard because it was just jarring. And the like older couple in front of me was like, "It's not funny."
Stop it!
Like they didn't say it, but they were like,
They were like, "This
You know,
kid's
whatever.
here for the dicks of the ass."
It's actually very smart that they cut to the fucking.
I'm furious. I want their names.
What nudity shaming?
My
Or
whole
sex
thing is, if
shaming?
you're in a theater with people, they're allowed to
have a reaction.
to react to
Absolutely.
the film. Otherwise,
Especially-
watch it at home.
Like, if you, well, I will, because I've been with the people who have that opinion too much the wrong way.
Right.
And I think, like, if you're watching the movie and just reacting naturally, but you can't watch it like you're in your living room where you're laughing at
No.
everything you and your friends would laugh
No.
at.
Of course. And, like, you can't be
you have to
reacting
be
for
aware that
attention.
it's a communal experience.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
if something hits you as funny, you laugh.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I'm not into the energy that is like trying to silence the other audience members.
No,
You know what I
that's
mean? It's like you definitely can't take too many liberties, but at the same time, you also can't put out
You don't-
silence, please.
Yeah, you don't have to
It's like,
police the
whatever.
movie theater.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, I definitely get that.
I think I would probably do nudity and then regret it. I think if it has anything, if it's anything like on stage, I've like done bits and then afterwards been like, oh, that wasn't worth it.
Right. And I think ultimately it truly doesn't matter. Even all the nudity that I have seen, sure, I could like point to it, but I don't think about it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't,
different.
Yeah, maybe. But you know what I mean? I don't think people really carry it around with them all day.
Yeah,
Well, I think
do.
there are
Often.
some
I do.
people that do carry it around. I
Maybe.
think
Yeah.
that's what upsets the actors or whatever who have done it, who then regret it, is that like I think there is, especially with the internet now,
Yeah.
this whole like contingency of like saving, remembering, clipping,
Yes.
you know, like all
Right.
that kind of shit that I don't think we had in the 90s.
Right.
So if Gwyneth Paltrow needed to show her tots for Shakespeare in Love, she did, and it was fine, and everybody
Yeah.
was like, this
Yeah.
is art. And now, you know, I don't know. I just think it can be different. But I feel like I was somebody who was like, I'm not doing nudity. And now I'm like, if the right person showed up and his name was Steven Spielberg. And it was for Jaws.
And it's just, it has to be seen
Already
on 3,000
exists.
screens. That's my only thing. It's got to be a big open, and it's got to live
But
forever.
I just mean, like, if you're in a quote unquote, you know, or whatever, like a Holocaust movie, and you're like playing this amazing character who's doing this stuff, and you happen to have a scene where you like go in and they, I don't know, something happens. I'm like, if it's really part of the story,
I don't want to do nudity.
my top's off.
Yes.
For the Holocaust.
I think it depends on how big the role is for the Holocaust.
It's gotta be a Holocaust.
I'll do nudity for the Holocaust.
No other event.
I have two things. It's got to be for the Holocaust, and it's got to be sexy. That's all I'm saying.
Someone at home writing like a Holocaust porno to send Talia now.
Send it over.
I think the hard
read
thing, if you're the main character, I think it's a lot easier to do the nudity.
Yeah.
I think the nudity is sad if it's like tertiary.
In the
Truly,
back.
you're
You know what I
watching
mean?
the Tudors, and you just have to be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
woman that the king is having sex with today. That's tough.
Or like
No
in Game of
lines,
Thrones.
no nothing. Yeah.
Like Game of
Oh,
Thrones.
and it's really in the background.
Yeah, and it's
And
like,
they're
so this
just
is all
walking
I'm
around.
cast for? That would be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. But I think for those scenes, I think those are people that are so okay with their body that
Yeah.
they don't
Totally.
find it
Which
to
is
be
really
sad.
nice and
Which is very
enviable.
cool.
Yeah.
I read an article about this. I was curious about like nudity pay and like who's getting hired for those roles, and that it is like a contingency. And certain people who like they just do it and you get paid more because
Yeah.
it's your thing, and
Totally.
like, you
Right.
kind of get known for that.
But also Amelia Clark is that
Yeah.
Mother of Dragons.
Yeah.
She became done with it. Like they had her so nude in the like first season, maybe
Yeah.
two, that then if you notice, like by the end, she's like refuses to do nudity after a while.
I think a funny thing about all movies is this idea of like what's needed and not. Like there's just an
Yeah.
expectation that's
Yeah.
like, well, if the story calls for nudity, it's like it probably never does.
Yeah,
It, like,
it's a made up story about dragons, and you're going to give birth to a couple of them. We're going to need you to be nude.
Yeah, and
That's
like,
what I learned.
and
You can rewrite truly anything, and the story is the same.
same.
Unless it's like
Especially-
an event like the Holocaust.
where you
know,
gotta see
to have it.
tits.
you know that there
And
are
that's what the coordinator, how they talk about it.
Just read my Titler script and see what you like about it.
Titler?
Yeah, Adolf.
I think I would be more likely.
Adolf Titler.
I think I would be more likely and more, even though this would almost be more intimate, maybe more comfortable doing nudity on stage than I would like on Broadway.
That was a
Yeah.
that was a big thing with college theater. U of A
Yeah.
and USC, there were both
wow.
plays when I went to each of them where there was nudity, and it was like, no, it's like,
Yeah.
well, we can go see this person we've hung out with for 3 years naked.
Oh, that's
Audience
funny.
packed every time.
Well, I just think like those people are leaving. There's no camera. It's not recorded. It's in the
Totally.
moment. And
Oh, yeah.
also, I could see where you could almost argue it more for a live theater event
Yeah.
because everyone is actually experiencing that nudity in the
Totally.
moment then. And I could see that like, yeah, maybe that would really add something.
And it's not getting
Or news.
clipped and
Yeah,
saved. And It's
right.
never going to get used for its intended purpose.
I will
Yeah.
say I showed my butt in college. Like they had us in thongs.
Cool.
And we just pranced around Midsummer Night's Dream as a fairy. Tell you, it wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, dancers
Male or
are naked
female
all the
director?
time.
It's going to be a male director.
I'm pissed.
It's gonna be a hard male director. And then I was in a short
Short?
film,
A really short film.
a one act.
It was a really short film, right?
Short. A very short.
Those are for the minis. I was in a one act play that was all about two people having sex, and you orgasmed to get into the next scene.
Oh my God.
Each time.
Oh my
It was just me and
God.
this other dude, and it was like it was called
For
Laurent,
what? No
and it was
offense.
all about like
It's what
two
the
people having sex.
yeah, it's a French play. It's what the
But-
improv form is based off. of.
Yeah, and so we did the.
I didn't
the
realize it was
short-
about fucking every scene.
Yeah, it's about fucking. So it's about like you two, a guy and a girl, and they're having sex, and you like, or our director made it this way that at the climax of them having sex,
Genius.
black out into the next scene.
And what was
And then
her
it was
name?
like- Rachel.
Okay. Wow.
Nice.
1 for 2.
Nice.
And I was doing it, I believe, with her boyfriend.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
oh my God.
Theater is so funny.
It's really funny.
Theater is so funny.
It's ridiculous.
Did I do that? Were they?
Did I?
That's outrageous.
So
And
she
we
was
had
the
to like
director.
be in sex positions
And
be
you
like,
said naked or what? Or
we
just
weren't naked.
making
I was in
orgasm
like a
sounds?
corset. That's my orgasm. Hairball. And
Moving
then I
on to the
cough
next
up a
scene.
hairball.
My God.
Corset and like maybe bloomers. Because it's like set in France and in like the 80s.
Sure.
Yeah, and we were naked. Yeah. So let me just say, college will do it to you.
Yeah.
College will get you.
Yeah.
College theater.
College will get you.
But
That's
like,
for
thank
sure.
God nobody taped it. Nobody has any.
Right.
Nobody has any pictures of.
Except for the boyfriend. Surely the boyfriend of the director.
For the director.
Got some memories.
Oh, I wish I had a picture of my fucking 18-year-old butt in that thong. My God, am I right?
Yeah, hard zoom on Talia when she looks at the camera there. I'm going to try a scene.
Beautiful.
Could I chime in while they're resetting the lights and stuff for this scene? Can I just ask a quick question? I agreed to do nudity, and I'm just noticing in this setup, I'm pretty far in the background of the scene, and it hasn't been super explained to me yet.
Okay.
I was just really excited to be in a movie with such an awesome cast and work with such an incredible director.
We're super appreciative to have you here. So let me just take you through it. This is a brothel scene.
Okay.
So multiple people are going to be having sex or simulating sex at the same time. So we'll have our two leads up front. They'll be in the front chair, and then we'll have people scattered around this tavern.
Great. And I noticed you kind of in the rehearsals were letting them play kind of right after the lines were done. They're not going to like improvise about my body or anything as I walk by or anything like that.
I'm sorry, take me back 1 second. I had them play.
Like they were playing, they're kind of improvising at the end,
yeah.
and they were doing some really interesting stuff with the characters. And I'm just making sure.
Well, we think it's really important to have to be able to improvise during this time period.
Okay.
It's super easy
Okay.
to be able to improvise.
Yeah, I mean, they nailed it. I couldn't do something like that. That's why I'm just here.
And really, we just want you to act as natural as possible. And we're going to keep you more. You see that corner over there?
Uh-huh.
So we'll have you facing the wall.
The wall? Yeah. Okay.
And we're going to have you in that corner. And anything that you would feel or whatever. And we're going to have no sound.
No sound.
Just for the main actors.
Yeah, I just need to get through this last 8 hours to get the full amount of hours this year to keep my insurance. So
sorry, I have
I'm
a couple
excited
things to
do
take
this.
care of.
Sure. Thank you. I didn't need to say that out loud. I'm just kind of
No
thinking out loud.
problem.
Thank you.
We're really
Thank you
appreciative to
even
have
for
you
the
there.
time. I'm happy to
No,
be here.
we're happy
I
to
know
have
you
you.
don't need to spend this much time with background, so I appreciate it.
You're a little uncomfortable too.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was supposed to be nude when they brought me on.
Yeah, oh, you really?
Yeah. I'm happy
yeah.
to be here. Just happy to be here. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Did they tell you to keep dropping stuff and picking it up, or was that just happening in the scene?
Yeah, no, they told me to.
Wow. So
Yeah.
I commend you for being able to.
Background.
Sorry.
I'm going to need you guys to get in the corner and
Okay.
just keep picking up that soap.
Okay, you got it. Whew, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna send my mom the part where I'm not nude. Okay.
I have a chronic illness, and I need to keep insurance. I just need to get a certain amount, 100 hours a year on set and stuff.
Hey, actors, right? We got to do whatever they ask.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
We're just, we're
Whatever they say, we gotta say yes.
All right, you guys have good chemistry. We're going to put you two together in a sexual situation.
Oh my god! If you say so, you like closer to the camera,
No. Backs towards the camera.
and I'm still gonna be dropping the soap, or
Absolutely.
okay.
And you, long hair. You're going to...
I noticed everyone else came shaved down there, and I didn't realize that was part of it. Sorry if that's a note about that.
Nope. It's great. We love variety.
Okay, thank you.
We love variety. We're going to have you hands on his hips. Mm-hmm. And just simulating sex.
Okay, great.
Am I still dropping the soap?
Yes, I don't know how many more times they need to
You got
fight.
it. I'm
got
so
it.
sorry.
All right, guys, just because we're on it, we're moving with the sun.
I don't want to waste your time here, but I noticed the actors get kind of coats between scenes and big jackets or robes to put on. Is that an
I
option?
can't stand here and talk
Okay,
to you
thank
guys
you for
forever.
that. Yeah, thank you. I just need 7.5 more
Meredith,
hours.
are we starting? Are we
Yes.
starting?
I
I've never
loved
seen
her.
an outdoor brothel. Sort of like a
Juliette
courtyard.
Binoche,
Yeah.
we're about to start.
It's just it's taking a while. It's
I'm
taking
sorry.
a while.
Okay, you know what? Can we fly you in? We're gonna fly her in a coat. Can we fly her in a coat? We're gonna fly her in a coat.
Yeah, no, I'd like a coat, or I'd like to do the scene.
You know what? I feel good about background right now. Everybody has their spaces, and as always, background. You don't make any noise.
You got it.
Okay, Juliette. What do you need from me?
I just, how am I feeling in this scene? What?
Okay, well, it's going to
she
be
needs
heavily
everything.
improvised. And
Okay.
this is
Then
a
I'm-
brothel
Yes.
in the 1600s.
Of course.
In France.
I know. Oui, je sais. Okay. Then we go. It just feels like you talk much to.
No more problems from us. We're nude. We're ready.
Okay,
We're facing
okay,
the wall.
okay.
My eyes are
How's
up
the
here,
actress?
Binoche.
Yeah, seriously.
Sorry.
Nothing.
If you guys don't behave, I'm going to have you arrested.
I can feel that energy. I can feel it.
Okay.
I can feel that energy.
I mean it. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Juliette, we're going to take it from the top. I need background in place,
Okay.
background action, and real action on the stuff that we
I
care
dropped
about.
the freaking soul.
Nope. Cut. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Sorry about that.
I can't have you guys talk. This is France in the 1600s.
Do you think they say freaking then?
No, sorry.
We're not associated. We got put together. I need my 7.5 hours. I've
Long hair.
If I get fired
need
off
you
this
to
job,
calm
Throw me under
down.
the bus like that. Jeez,
if I lose this job,
we're
I
both
can't afford.
struggling.
All right, you
actors
two
here.
get in the corner. You three. Keep
Okay.
sucking each other off. Okay, and this is a brothel, everyone. So we're enjoying it. We're having fun. We're full of life.
Here comes
okay.
the part two.
All right. Background action. Oh, yeah. Good. Quiet. I like it. And real action on the story that we care about.
How could you bring me here? How could you bring me to this place? I am hiding for my life.
What? You don't like it?
No, I don't like it. Look at these people. I don't even want to look.
This is one of the nicest brothels in town.
Why are we in a brothel at all?
It's
point to the
outdoor.
long
It's got
hair.
the courtyard.
It's not about being outdoor. I would like to be indoor, quite frankly.
What is up with those two in the corner?
I don't know, but I hate it and it's in my brain forever.
And cut. This is good.
I like
was
that where you said,
really
"Don't look
good.
over here." That
this
was really cool.
good.
you.
So I'm going to make sure that you guys in the corner, we're going to pull you out from the corner just a smidge, so
Oh,
we
okay.
can get you guys highlighted,
Okay.
and we're going to add some more.
7 more hours. All right, great.
Do you have somewhere you got to be long here?
No, well, no. Sorry, go ahead.
If I may, the
I-
men in the corner were very inspirational.
Honestly,
Gerard Depardieu, thank you.
giving me a lot. I mean, a lot to talk about,
Okay.
a lot to feel and to
There's-
talk about.
I don't want to tell these esteemed actors how to do their job, but there's just
Okay,
so
good.
much going on
So here's
around.
what we're. So here's what we're gonna do.
Wow, they really don't want to hear from us.
We're gonna bring you guys out about an inch away from the corner. From the corner, okay?
Crazy.
We're gonna add maybe a couple more bars of soap. We're gonna see how you guys incorporate those. And Juliette and Gerard keep the magic going. You guys are crushing it.
Oui, oui.
Merci.
Oh, and by the way, we're gonna add a little bit more hair to your backsides because this is France, and I can see that there's a
Oh,
lot of
Harry Potter.
manscaping. Yes, yes. There's a little bit of manscaping.
Can I ask one more question? And
Yes.
it's very fast. I feel like with all of these bars of soap, I have to talk about dropping all of them, right? I should say maybe one tiny line.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
Nope.
you got it.
You are a hired background. We do not need any vocals from you. We'll put in an ADR.
You got it.
Okay?
Flying in the butt hair.
I say we do one.
I say, I agree.
Okay.
Gerard,
you know
you're
what?
right.
We're going to hold on the butt hair for 1 second.
This set.
Okay. And I'm going to get my background people close to that corner. And we have a couple more bars of soap. I like it. Juliette, Gerard, places, and Background action.
Oh.
And action
Sorry.
on the real story.
He just,
How could you bring me
clapped
here?
a sound clapper on my penis.
Excusez-moi.
Oh my God,
somebody
Kai,
soaked
this
up
is
my
a
people.
fucking disaster. What are you assholes doing over there?
Please don't fire me.
You clapped the thing on his penis. What was he supposed to say? And I got soap in my pee hole. And I'm just, listen, we're actors. We want to be as professional as these guys, but it feels really hard in this situation.
How is it hard? You don't have to talk. You don't have to think. I just want you to pick up a bar of soap and I want you to put your hands on his hips.
Okay. You got
Okay,
it.
you were
got it.
hired for your
got it.
bodies, not
Thank
your
you.
brains, okay?
Wow, that was direct.
She is the director.
Oh.
Back to places, please.
You are fantastic.
You are fantastic.
All right, let's save it for the screen, everybody.
What's going on?
Long hair, don't
Don't
bother
point over
the
here, nude
fucking
man.
Actors.
Do not point. You know what? Fly in the butt hair. I can wait.
Give him the butt hair. How dare you point over
Fire
here?
in the butt hair.
I just repackaged the butt hair 1 second.
Why would you do that, Jeffrey? Why
I-
would you repackage it? I said, hold on
Because
for
if I
1
leave
second.
it out in the open, it shrivels. Okay, it's real pig hair.
To you, my darling.
No, to you.
The Roses were living the dream
More champagne for me, please.
until it all came crashing down.
He got fired. Fired?
From the director of Meet the Parents
You're a failure. Women don't like that.
If you need a shoulder or an inner thigh to lean on.
on August 29th.
I just want the house.
We want everything.
Wow.
Stop
Stop.
and see The Roses.
These people.
The Roses. Rated R. Under 17, not a minute without parent. In theaters everywhere August 29th.
Saturday presents in the red corner the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker Guy, champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength Saturday. Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. And the winner by knockout is Saturday. Saturday, bring it on.
That's good. We want real pig hair
I
on this,
know you
guys.
do.
Jeffrey,
Okay.
I do. You are an artist, and I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And I
All
appreciate
right,
your time.
can you? How long do you need for the butt hair,
2 hours.
Jeffrey? Are you fucking kidding?
Okay, if I'll do it fast, I'll do it fast.
I told my mom I would hire you, and
Juliette Binoche just called me an artist. All right. 1 second, Mr. Spielberg. And I hope you don't mind. This will not come off for a long time, and it'll really hurt when you pull it off.
okay, I gotta get back
has
back
to be.
in
Showing
the
it
scene.
off.
It does. It does appear you are sewing it onto his ass.
Oh, well,
Right, Jeffrey.
I was told to do it quickly.
Jeffrey,
All right,
he's
done.
bleeding.
You
He's
don't
covered
even
in
see me.
blood.
Well, edit it out in post or make it part of the scene. Action.
This is what you get when you hire your cousin.
By marriage.
You don't
Was
get to
that
say,
in action or
no,
not?
you don't say action.
This is unprofessional.
See, it's a bit beyond the pale.
I've got this set under control. Look at me, eyes on me.
I need
You're
10.
saying-
Let's get the crap.
Let's get the crepe. Mon Dieu.
Honey,
know
we
what?
saw your movie.
Oh, Mom. You did?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Maybe you should move home for a little
Oh,
bit.
that's what I was thinking.
Exiled.
What's the close? So you've done a little bit of actual nudity, but not on screen.
Not on the
I guess
silver
thong
screen.
butt was the closest.
Yeah, thong butt.
Thong butt.
Thong butt.
Thong butt. I wonder if I'll ever get asked to do nudity. It kind of seems like something I don't really need to think about.
Well,
Do you know what I
nobody
mean?
could seriously ask us and not explain that it's supposed to be funny or
Well,
weird.
it's
You know what I
comedic.
mean? Yeah. Well, no, it's okay. You don't have to make us feel nice. Like, there are certain types of men's bodies that are shown naked for hotness, and certain types of men's bodies that are shown naked for comedy, or
I
for
think
like,
that-
look how gross men are. Like, that's a big use of male nudity. It's like, look how.
It is. I would say it is rare that it's just objectively shown.
Yeah.
It's usually like a
That's
whoops.
interesting. Yeah, okay, fine.
Or
That's,
something like
that's
that.
Interesting.
So if someone was asking us, it would be a very funny conversation because they would have to either work really hard to convince us of a false truth,
right,
or be like, "Hey, it's really funny."
Right. The one I think of is like Jason Segel and Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but like he wrote that movie, so he was like, "I'm going to do a funny thing here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he knows what he's working with.
Sure.
I'm thinking of like an indie movie where they're like having sex and it's not Liam or Hemsworth or whatever, but it's just like a normal person.
Yeah.
Like two normal people.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never seen a movie like that.
I will say, I think we don't need as many sex scenes as are happening now.
I just was watching something the other day and they like start to have sex and then they cut to the next thing. So I was like, oh, that's nice. Show me that the moment has begun. And then just like every other instance in my life, I didn't see those two people have sex.
Was it Frasier?
You know what I mean? No, it was, I think it was Succession. They kiss and they're like,
Shiv and
Shiv and the dude.
Tom.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, someone has sex with their fiance in that show.
Maybe not.
But they cut away
I know that scene.
elegantly.
Okay. We chill. I forgot. Yeah.
Elegantly, they like imply it, which I think is really all you need.
And I don't think I'm a prude or anything. I just think that like HBO's gone too far.
Well, they have like a nudity quota. I don't know if they still do.
And that I find that infuriating.
Yeah, I learned about that with True Detective because it had some like really confusing nudity.
Wasn't True Blood like just like the
a lot of sex.
Like it was like if we don't have 64 boobs in this episode, we're gonna get canned.
We're two boobs light.
Every time I would like try to watch True Blood, it would be like, oh, this is a Cinemax porno.
Yes.
Like it's a soap opera Cinemax
Who got
porno.
away with that?
What was that guy's
All of
name?
them.
Alexander Skarsgård. Oh, Alex Ball. Something
Ball.
Alan Ball.
Alan Ball.
Who I think made
6 Feet
that
Under?
movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Or did he not do that movie? Is
What
that
movie?
a different Paul?
Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that.
Uncle Kevin?
Uncle Frank.
Was that a different Ball?
I want to see that.
It's wonderful.
I heard it was
Is
really
it?
good.
Yeah, I really like
That is
it.
a good movie.
He's my celebrity crush.
Paul Bettany. Paul
Bettany.
Bettany.
I find
makes
him
sense.
incredibly
Yeah,
attractive.
that's right.
Did you watch WandaVision?
Yeah, I did watch WandaVision.
He is delicious.
He is delicious.
It's
I think he
absolutely
might be a little snobby in real life. but-
Sure.
all the
He is
better.
Snobby. What was his like early thing that's like, oh, that's right, he was in that.
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. one of my favorite rom-coms.
Do you love Wimbledon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Because it's also
I'm
my
thinking
girl
of the Woody
Kirsten
Allen
Dunst.
one. Yeah.
Oh, you
Okay.
love
Match
Kirsten
Point.
Dunst.
It's
I
Kirsten
love
Dunst?
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, love
I
Kirsten
love Kirsten
Dunst.
Dunst, and I think I'm so glad she's getting the career I think she deserves.
She is getting it.
And probably having a great time with Plemons, huh?
Oh my god! I think I also
Great
just saw an
relationship.
Architectural Digest their whole
Does their
like
house
house
look
or
great?
something. It looks fucking
They're
great.
married in real life?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lemons and
Kirsten
Dunst.
Interesting.
And they
Yeah.
met on Fargo, right?
Yeah, which is they're so good in
They're
it.
so good.
Can I tell you, her dad used to called Mozza for. She used to come in, to a restaurant I worked at, and and
A little late for the bleeps.
they her dad once called for her birthday to be like it's her birthday. It's like it is like 8 people, but we'd really love to come in at this time. And he just did it the exact right way. He was so cute. He's German, and he was just like, "My daughter loves your restaurant, and we would love to come in." And was just like
just
so
such a
sweet.
sweetie.
And that I was like, "Yes, I will see if I can make this work for you."
Because I like
do love
you.
your daughter, but I
Yeah.
also like love the way you're talking to me right now. It was very cute.
But, we'll be bringing it on, and by that I mean some good service
Okay.
tonight.
Very good.
I'm trying to think of one other movie that she's in to make
Dick.
a
Dick.
Don't
I
be a
love
dick.
That was a crazy,
come.
Marie
beautiful
Antoinette.
story.
Oh, very good.
Oh, she's gonna look drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
if you let us
Nice.
come in there.
And you know what she loves? Little Women.
And
Okay.
if she likes really sweet sodas that are non-alcoholic, we'll give her a few virgin suicides.
Wow.
I don't know any other movie.
Does the chick
You know
say
what?
that
I don't want you to be so afraid of the vampire.
Yeah. You know what she loves?
Interviewing the vampire.
Yeah, I know. It's hard. It's a hard one. Interview with a vampire.
I don't know if we can do Evan. I don't know if we can do 8. She does have an interview with a vampire.
Great. Thank you. That was better. I needed help.
That was good.
Who is your favorite? And this is a big question.
Yeah.
Actor or actress? Or maybe we're just saying actor for everybody now.
I'll be curious because I think we've talked about this on the show before, and I'll be curious if my answers line up because I never remember what I say in the past.
Right.
I only say the same person.
Talia loves Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right.
I only say the same person because that's what the truth is.
Leo.
He's good.
Okay. Who's the next Leo? Because people want it to be Chalamet. I think.
No offense, Timmy, if you're ever going to hear this.
You're going to be best friends soon.
Like, you're not.
Not my
He's
guy.
not a Leo.
He's not a Leo.
I don't find him to be a Leo. I know who I kind of feel like is a Leo, even though it's not the same like heartthrobbiness. I feel like a Driver is a Leo.
That's what I was going to say.
Did we have this exact conversation?
We might have just be repeating conversations.
Yeah. They're like, maybe you guys have been doing this a lot.
You're out of.
You're just plagiarizing
we do
yourself
all these
every
in
time.
one day, and we keep having the same conversation all day long.
This is a weird one, and it's not true, but just in the sake of taking big swings, that kid that is in oh my god,
Baby
teacher.
Driver.
Nick Robinson.
The Kingsman.
The Danny McBride show, the newer one, Righteous Gemstones, and he's also now in Licorice Pizza.
in White Lotus?
And he's
Oh, no,
he's not
sorry,
in White
not the
Lotus.
kid from White-
No, but he's got like a very like cute boy face.
Yeah. He was in that Social Dilemma.
No. He was on the
documentary.
Drew Barrymore show. He was in the Social
Yeah, he was
Dilemma.
on the Eating in America, whatever, Eating Zombie with Dead Wife movie.
Oh, Santa Clarita Diet.
Yeah.
That kid works all the fucking time.
I'm going to hard no it. I'm sorry.
Absolutely
He is
not.
really funny in Licorice Pizza.
Don't tell me
in a
anything
way
about
that-
Licorice Pizza.
that
okay?
wasn't
I don't
anything
even know
other than
what
that.
it's about. I can't wait.
It's
Okay.
just very funny in a way that's like, oh, this guy's really good.
Probably.
Well, I think he's good. I think he's talented. I just think he's like.
I just don't think he's a
he's
Leo.
too much like of a workhorse. Like I think he is like boots on the ground, acting in everything. Like Leo was.
I'm just trying not to make a boring choice like Adam Driver. I don't know.
I don't think Adam Driver is boring.
I think he's definitely got a different vibe, but I feel like Jesse
heard that?
Plemons could be like the biggest guy in the industry years from now.
That's interesting.
Because he's interesting, but he's also a real actor.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's like you like him, but he's also
Yeah.
like going to do serious stuff.
Yeah, for
Whereas I
sure.
feel like Adam Driver is very serious, but I don't think he's as likable.
Oh,
He's
really?
not
I
as
disagree.
like he's not as like
Approachable, though.
Approachable,
Yeah,
I get
approachable.
that.
I think because Leo doesn't feel that approachable to me, and I think to be that you have to be like Driver. Driver is a really good idea if I thought of it for the next Leo, because you need someone who can do moves like "Where is my beautiful sister?" like that thing he does in Django Unchained. Like Leo
Yeah.
makes like crazy
Yeah,
huge
he's insane.
swings that somehow works, and Driver does that too.
and if we're talking about who is the next Leo, you have to want to fuck this person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I don't want to say anyone I specifically don't want to fuck, but I would say out of who we're talking about, Adam Driver gets that the most from me.
Yeah. I mean, also, like, who would we cast now in, like, a Catch Me If You Can?
Right.
That's like, he's
I
the
do
lead.
think a Timothy
He's
Chalamet is
emotional.
who would get that role.
You think?
It's interesting.
He just seems so indie to me still.
But I just
Even
think
though he's Dune and whatever, he feels so affected.
I just think that the taste, like I think that we are putting like our framing on a heartthrob onto this, but like who would be a heartthrob now is different than who would be a heartthrob for us.
100%.
So
You're
that's
absolutely right.
So I think
Timothy
Chalamet
is the heartthrob.
I do
for
think
people.
he is. I just think that
and
like
he's eventually going to have to shift into like different types of huge roles that are
Yeah.
like
Right.
big
Okay.
swings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what did I hear this on? There was something like on Django Unchained. They were doing the table scene or something, and Leonardo DiCaprio like did some weird move or something, and then
cuts his hand open. Or
I don't
something?
know. There's God. Can we cut this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Because I don't really know where I'm going
Something
with
happened,
it. But
though,
something
that was
happened, or
interesting.
like it was something with Quentin, and then they had a thing, and everyone's just like, Leonardo DiCaprio is crazy, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I
that's
think
fun.
He
I'm
like
into it.
grabs a. I don't know why I think
like,
it's a
grabs
skull or
some-
something, but he grabs something and he smashes it on the table and he actually cuts his hand and he keeps going.
Oh, yeah.
and does the scene. I could be making this up, but I feel like that's true.
Hose me down.
Love it.
I did like a 6-line self-tape last night and switched 2 words and immediately broke character and was like, I suck at this.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
I have to talk about, and we don't have to talk about it specifically, but there are things that I think are interesting about it because it's a huge piece of my life right now.
What?
This Get Back documentary.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, I am newly not obsessed, not really with their music as much, but like the dynamics of the Beatles and like creativity and getting to see geniuses who are like our generation's Mozarts or whatever it would be. You get to see them just get together and work. And I like really loved watching that and like relating to parts of creativity and inner dynamics and personalities and like how much that group ended because like it was 4 guys in the 20s who couldn't share their feelings with each other. And it's like fascinating to just watch it all happening.
So fascinating.
Something I've been thinking about this because I'm only maybe, how many episodes is it?
3.
3 like 2-hour episodes.
Yeah.
So I'd say I'm halfway through.
And I would say there's nothing that really happens that is like, oh, you have to have seen the 3rd episode to have a perspective on the whole thing. Like once you've seen the first one, you get the feeling of it.
I've had some people, like I think probably it was like one of my boyfriend's parents was kind of like, I'm surprised people your age who like didn't grow up with like Beatles mania want this in-depth look at it. But I think we are the perfect audience for this type of storytelling because this is like all the content we take now. We call it content and we watch people's TikToks and all of like the little peeks into their lives.
People watch Twitch.
Yeah.
You, like are watching somebody play a game talking about like nothing. Yeah.
So like getting to watch people that intimately who were not as self-aware because they weren't like that wasn't a part of their brand or that wasn't part of the cultural zeitgeist at the moment. Just exist is so interesting. And then who it is on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've only seen about like an hour and 30 or so of the first one. And so I can't speak much to it, but to watch people come up with like the most well-known songs and be like, okay, wait, does this work? You're like, who are you?
I know.
How were you born?
How were you? For you? Yeah.
How do you know how to do this?
Yeah.
Because it's so much bigger than any music I feel like that comes out now. It's so universally big, generationally, like time-wise big. We all know their songs. Our parents all know the songs. Like my friends' kids who are 3 know like Yellow Submarine. You know, and how did they know how to do it? What?
It's like truly magic. And the idea that like these 2, or you could say 3 geniuses all lived in the same town in the same era. And like we haven't had music geniuses that many times.
And
like you could say Kanye maybe is like a genius.
And we're shitting on Ringo or
excluding Ringo.
Yeah, I mean he's really good, but he's
think he would
like
say that too.
He's like a talented dude from what I've seen and seen. I relate to him a lot when I watch him.
But sorry.
No, I was just going to say he's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
You have to have Ringo.
Is it magic if it's just the 3 of them?
No.
Well, if you have a drummer who wants to be the star, it doesn't work.
Right.
Like for a star to be a star in a group, you also need someone else to be like, I'm okay not being a star.
Yeah.
Like he is essential.
Even though it's my last freaking name.
Yeah. A thing that I've taken away from it is how like this is something I want to aspire to, how unselfconscious they are about being like, yeah, here's this thing I'm thinking about. It goes like this. And it's just kind of like, and they don't have words or anything. And they're just willing to do it for each other. Whereas I'd be like, I can't show my friends this. I'll look like a freak. It's not done. It's not good.
Yeah.
I get that. But I also think you're not giving yourself enough credit because I do think you would get up like in an improv scene and be like, okay, I don't know quite where I'm going with this. Or like a sketch or something and be like, okay, so we it's like 3 people and we're doing it. We're at a gym, and you know what I mean. I think you do that in your own way. I think you relate to it because
maybe because it's singing.
It's
just
singing,
so
which feels
scary.
different. But I think that's like what we're all like. I get it. That's how we start creatively
creative
too.
risks and
yeah.
I think that's something that like has struck me and like maybe inspired me a little bit with that documentary, and then also I like went to Licorice Pizza and Paul Thomas Anderson like did a talk back, and I like love his movies and I'm really interested in him. And the through line between these people who like I also think he might be a genius in his own way is this that I also like these people I think are geniuses that I also like what they make is there is this sentiment or mentality like what you're saying, Victoria, where they are like, this was interesting to me, so I showed up and tried to make it, or I tried to follow that thread.
Yeah.
And that's like where I stop.
Oh, yeah.
Is like, this is interesting to me, but who cares?
So-
or
yeah,
I
I
don't
get
know where
that.
it goes, or whatever. And like the thing I know, I think a thing that genius can make me feel is like, oh, we're the same. Like you were just interested in this, and so you kept going and made it, and that's where we're different right now. And then you create. You've been that way your whole life, so you have this technical knowledge and this skill of like, I liked guitar, so I picked it up and learned it, and stuff I never did.
Yeah, like no good artist is, while they're creating their art, comparing it to all the other art that exists.
Right.
They're focused on just expressing or doing that thing and not letting that voice come in and being like, this can't be good enough. Like they don't have that imposter syndrome, which is why they show up and do their thing or whatever.
My biggest syndrome.
Yeah, totally. Of course, all of ours.
My favorite of all the syndromes.
Right.
That like mixed with like final product syndrome too, where it's like this thing has to be done, and that's when it's good.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, this is a cool riff. I know it's good. So let me just do it around my friends and see what happens.
Totally.
I really love that. And
I think that's like one of the hugest part about like artists is that they're willing to make it.
Yeah.
They're willing to be judged for a thing
So
that
cool.
like they don't really care that much about. They don't ever go like, this is my best work. They go like, this is from this month.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's not so much judgment placed on it. Like that's what we all do to the thing, but you can't judge yourself before it comes out or whatever, which is so hard to like hear or know, you know?
Yeah.
But it's the only way that stuff gets made is just by like, well, I just did it.
Yeah,
You know?
and sometimes I think that for someone like Paul McCartney, maybe he wanted to be a bunch of different things. Because sometimes when I watch him on this, I'm like, oh, you probably easily could have been an actor too. Like you
Oh my
probably
God.
could have.
Yeah.
He's such a
Totally. So
performer.
handsome, too.
Totally.
But
So handsome.
But I bet a thing that helps that, because I feel like I'll speak just for myself. I feel like I'm always asking permission. Like, am I an actress? Like, I want to be. Am I a writer? I want to be. I think that he was probably like, this is the thing that I know how to do and I'm great at, and the only thing I want to do, and it's just what I'm going to do. So there was no proving I am a musician. I am an artist. It was just, I am. This is what I do.
I'm the Eggman.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I think those
What if I
folks
start
are
crying right now?
they're like weirdly not results focused, which is why they get so many results. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like they're just like you're saying, like I am what I do. And at the end of doing a bunch of music, you have a bunch of music that you've done. But if you're only like, I can't show this to anyone until it's finished, then you're not actually like doing the music or what, you know what I mean?
Yes, totally.
Like to your thing about like, am I an actor? It's like, well, I guess I need to act. Regardless of if somebody lets me, I just need to be doing the thing that I want to be.
Yeah.
Which is so hard.
Acting is particularly hard because you do need to be cast in something, but
Totally.
you don't actually. Like
Right.
you could be doing.
You could
totally
make a
don't.
thing.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could hook up with a few people, be like, let's make a thing.
Totally.
I have an
Yeah.
idea. I like.
100%.
To take
People-
it.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Just people that get cast and stuff have probably done stuff before they got
Yeah.
cast. You know what I mean? Nobody gets cast off of never having done it before.
To take it kind of full circle, as this reminded me, I wish I knew who it was, but I was reading an interview with a woman who, like an actress, and there was a question about like doing nudity, and she was like, "It's way scarier to like be yourself on screen than to show your naked body, right? Like to like just emotionally be raw and like do it. Like that's naked to me.
Yeah.
And then like nudity is like, yeah, that's my fucking body.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what that feels like. is
Yeah,
like
I hear that.
what you were saying about like creativity and just being able to put yourself out there. I think a lot about the Bo Burnham special with that, where it's
I
like,
haven't seen it yet.
or just him in general, where
Yeah.
it's like, because right away when that came out, people would like talk about him and what he's like and what they like about him and what he don't. And like, that's the risk, is you're saying like, here I am, now you're all going to talk about me and say whatever you want.
Right.
You get to decide whether you like this or you don't.
Because I can't control that.
Those people have like it's like, well, I'm making this for the people who like it, not for the people who don't. You know what I mean? Like, I am much more paralyzed by like, what if people don't like this?
Oh, me too.
Rather than like the beautiful thing of all the people that do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even our Patreon or whatever it is, it's like, oh, why isn't it bigger? But I should be thinking about like, look at all the people that show up.
Look at who we
You know what I mean?
have.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
And that,
interesting.
like, I feel like that even goes further back into why is criticism so easy to believe, but compliments are so hard to believe.
Right.
My mom always joked too. She was like, "Oh, you're never going to remember the nights I made dinner. You're only going to remember the night I was, burned dinner and we didn't eat till 10 or something like that." That's a bad paraphrasing of what she always says.
Right. Yeah.
But like, there is that element to it. Like, it's harder to remember, to like hold on to those good, as opposed to it feels very easy to live in the negative.
Yeah.
Totally. Well, there's nothing that's going to hurt me from a good thing. There's nothing that I need to protect myself from. But every negative thing, I'm like, what do I have to remember to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it should be the other way. It should be like, what do I have to remember to make sure that keeps happening?
Or how do I do that for myself?
Yeah. Right. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Just
Wow.
gorgeous.
And I like it as we get to the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We think about our years,
Our reflections.
Should
we end this with some reflections?
Oh, God. I do have to say something about all of you.
You do have to say something about all of us?
to.
What
yeah.
do you mean?
Just that I really love you. And
I
I
really
love
love you
hanging
too.
out. And I made a joke. Just this is a full disclosure for everybody watching and listening. We did Talia and my podcast before this. We recorded it and then we went and got coffee. And I made a joke that we were like the Beatles, just like in the studio, putting stuff out. And I just really like hanging out with y'all.
Crazy.
Wow. I love you
It's
too.
very-
This is
love
the
you.
documentary of the future.
Yeah, this is the Get Back of the Future.
Hope you're watching.
Right.
We just needed also the documentary footage of us right before recording this of being like, we're so tired.
We're so
I'm so tired. I need a month-long
Sleepy.
vacation.
full and tired.
I gotta stop eating the sugar.
I feel like I need a month-long vacation, but that also I don't go anywhere. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want the work of being on vacation, but I
traveling
want
and
the
that.
relaxation.
Yes.
Because I just went out of town and it was nice and went to experience some new stuff and it was cool, but it was also like exhausting.
It is
Like,
exhausting.
I need like a vacation from like my own life a little bit. I need to just like be in a like kind of dark room with nothing but like relaxing tones.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
That COVID year or whatever was some of the best year of my life in that sense, where it was like,
Right.
I can no pressure watch the Lord of the Rings movies in 2 days.
Totally.
That's
Yeah.
incredible. That's
Did
like
it.
my dream.
Yeah, did it.
Same.
Front to back.
And now I'm in this quasi middle period, to bring back the COVID talk, of like I feel unproductive again and whatever and all that stuff, but also like I shouldn't be doing anything.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like
you've,
this
like, learned
weird,
from-
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Now we're having to like put into practice what we think we learned, but they really butts up against each other.
Yeah.
Because also I need money.
Yeah, exactly.
Love money.
Exactly.
I do love it.
Oh.
I do love it.
I love
Yeah.
being able to be comfortable and pay my rent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my reflection for next year. I keep having like pretty big dreams of like Italy. There was a recent episode of a TV show that I won't spoil if people aren't caught up, but it is in Italy. And I was just like, man.
I know you directing it at me. I know it's Succession now, you son of a bee.
I could be anything. A lot of shows film in Italy. It could be.
You wouldn't even look me in
Benedetta.
the eye when you said it.
It could be that new food show that Stanley Tucci has.
And I really watched Talia's whole emotions play
Because I was like, no, he didn't.
Wait, Dan, have you watched the Stanley Tucci show?
Some
He
of it. I
travels
watched
around
some of
Italy
it.
and just goes to all these different cities and eats food.
It's magical.
Oh, I haven't watched it. I gotta watch
Yeah, I
it.
watched some of
it's-
it when I was in New York.
Talk about cozy.
Yeah.
And he's very handsome.
He's so
It's nice.
great.
I want to. When I watch Stanley Tucci, I'm like, I want to grow up to be like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I also like that he's bald. Like I
Yeah.
want to cut off all my hair, and the only thing I have to worry about every day is putting on a nice pair of slacks and a nice
Yes.
shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you look great, and
Yes.
and it's easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he just looks like
he
he's
has
got
an
it figured
effortless
out.
He does.
vibe about him.
Charming. He's like, people like him. It's easy.
Yeah.
Well, and I could see you, because I feel like you have this about you a little bit. You're good at making something feel like special in a way that I feel like he is. Like Ryan brings a good vibe
Yes.
to the
That's
occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like the Tucci brings that too.
The Tooch brings that.
Yeah.
Tooch and the Rose.
Yeah.
Tooch and the Rose. What about that?
Tooch and the
show?
Rose pretty
maybe I'll
cute.
pitch it to him. Tooch and the Rose.
I mean, hey, that's.
He'll have no idea what we're talking about.
Can I?
The Tooch part.
I hate to be the guy whose brain works this way. You made a compliment. I am learning that I think I dislike Sam Rockwell, and I kind of put Tucci and Rockwell in the same world.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
Is
know.
Rockwell
They've got a little
false
bit
Tucci?
like I'm a dancy, guy that shows up and does the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I tried to watch Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, and I was like, I think he's too much in this. And I'm rewatching Fosse Verdon, which I loved.
I gotta watch that.
But now the more I'm watching him, I'm like, he's doing so much. And Michelle Williams is like so good.
She's so
she was
good.
off the charts.
It's a controversial opinion. I'm not sure where I stand on
He
it.
plays
but
Bob Fosse?
Yeah. I think maybe
I thought that
he-
was such an incredible television series.
Yeah.
I can't believe more people didn't talk
I
about
felt
that.
like on
I
an
was just
island
like,
about it, and it was a really hard show to convince anyone to watch.
I know I need to watch
because
it.
it's like, who cares almost if you don't
it's like,
like
how
musical
can
theater.
you not care? It is like such an
Yeah.
well done character study of people who influenced a lot of our lives, which people don't even realize and understand. But also just like looking at having an odd life or different life and
Yeah.
like challenging, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful show.
So beautiful. And I thought they were both so good. I really liked him in it. I
if
bought
I
it.
keep going, I might end up liking him again. But
I mean, but he
I'm
does
on the
his
fence with
shtick.
this
I mean, like there
opinion.
is a so my friend and I always used to be like, oh my God, because Leslie Bibb is his wife. And at every awards show, she like is so animated that she's like, it feels like she's like taking over from like when they go to Sam Rockwell. So it's just like we would always die.
Who's Leslie
being like,
Bibb?
she was in this show in like 2000s called like not awkward, but she was really big in like kind of a teen show or something. And then she's kind of been around in
Sounds familiar.
things.
I just can't place
I think
She was
you'd
in Belle
recognize
Biv
her.
DeVoe.
Bell Bib de Bib.
I don't know her.
I don't
You guys know
We
her.
would if we
maybe I
saw.
saw.
I'm gonna find a picture of
I'm
her.
going to look
but-
up some of these videos of her
But
being
it's
big
so
at the
she's
performance.
like
I know Lobster Bib. It's so funny because he's so animated. Usually it would
but
be like
he's
one
very reserved.
in
I know.
person.
So
He's
you
more
kind of
reserved.
would laugh at it because you're just he's like, and she's my baby.
Yeah.
She's like so skinny and she like wears these tiny dresses and she's like, and you're like, how the fuck did you get to the Academy Awards, Leslie Bibb?
I'm envious of, or maybe I identify with somebody who's quiet in person, but then gets to be really ostentatious on stage or in film or whatever. Because I feel that way. Like I'm kind of reserved or whatever around people because I'm like, hey, don't think I'm weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody think I'm
Be
weird,
chill,
so I'm not
be
going to do
chill,
anything.
yeah.
But then if it's like, okay, this is the place to be weird, then I would love to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think that's why I like improv and comedy so much is because it's
Totally.
like called for.
Totally.
You know, but I don't like being like a class clown, you know? But
I identify
unless
with
someone's like, go, then it's like, I got it.
I'll do it.
But I
Yeah.
don't like to, you know. Interesting.
Yeah. You might be a Rockwell.
Maybe
Could be
you're
Rockwell. Love to dance.
Rockwell and the Rose.
Yeah. Maybe we just hook me up with all these famous guys who already have shows and then we all like the shows.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
That feels
Really
easy.
cool. That'd be really fun.
That was easy.
Well, I feel ready for the new year. I feel like we had a nice fun chat today. Two chats.
Two chat.
Two Chain.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't think of one 2 Chainz song.
Tucci
All I
Chain.
want for my birthday is a Stanley Tucci. I don't know. And that's that. I mean, I hope everybody had a nice Hanukkah,
Had a nice
has a
Hanukkah,
nice
yeah.
Christmas, enjoys their new year, and et cetera, et cetera.
And
Etc.
to echo what you were saying, I love you guys all very much as well. It's so
right
nice
back
to
at you guys.
hang and be together and just feel nice.
It's a good chemistry
lovely.
we got going on.
Yeah, I love y'all.
A lot of love in
you
the room.
guys.
A lot of love in the room, guys.
A lot of
Wish
love in
you
the
were
room.
here listening.
May the holidays do merry and bright.
And may all your Christmases
Are you regretting?
Can I say one more thing about being white? When I went to Michigan last week and I saw some snow. I was actually in the snow coming down.
Oh, special.
It's really cool.
It's beautiful.
As a Cali boy my whole life, it was just something I really didn't get that much. I've been to the snow, of course.
Totally.
But being in a place that isn't the mountains, like I only would really be in the snow when I'm going skiing or something like that. But it was really cool to just be in like town and it also
Yeah.
Yeah,
snow.
that's really
very
cool.
romantic.
All the
Very
cars have snow
romantic.
on them, the
Yes,
little trees.
I was in
just your feet in the little crunches.
Yes, I was in a hotel room, like 10th floor, and it started snowing. And so, being in the window in a nice little hotel with the snow coming down was like, man, this is pretty cool.
I wish that for
beautiful.
every
I
listener.
want to go back. Yeah, yeah.
I
I wish that for every
everyone.
listener. as
Yeah,
well.
at least once this Christmas season.
Yeah, and no one else. None of the other people who don't listen.
No.
Yeah, I don't want them to enjoy
Not
snow.
those
Why would we do that?
Well, if you are listening, thank you so much for supporting, checking it out. Obviously, you can catch everything at patreon.com/You're the Man Now Dog, as well as patreon.com/FTFAF, our wonderful co-hosts, other podcasts
Thank you so much.
about Frasier and mental health appreciation,
Yes,
feelings,
thank
all
you.
the good stuff. We want to thank Brian Holmes, our
Yeah.
producer and editor,
Yes.
Annie Wu for our logo,
Tim
Tim
for the
Blaine
music.
for our song.
I want to also plug, mostly because I'm proud that we're associated with them. Our old logo designer, Harry Chaskin, directed all the episodes of the new show Santa Inc. on HBO Max.
He directed all the episodes?
Yeah, with Seth
Yeah.
Rogen and Sarah Silverman, the stop motion show. So check
That's
that
so
out.
cool.
See Harry's work.
Yeah.
I'm excited for
Oh, yeah,
him.
Harry.
Absolutely.
And we should also, we did it on FTOF, if that's what you call it.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
F-off,
You
yeah.
gotta watch Talia's episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Talia's episode is a
your
very
episode.
gracious term,
I think Larry's in it, but it's really
but
yours.
it's mostly
It's really
mine.
yours.
Yeah.
Curb Your Antagonism.
really good. That's a keeper. That's a keeper.
Write that down so we don't forget it. Will you?
Absolutely. Maybe spin-off.
Yeah.
Curb Your Antagonism.
Yes, give her the deal.
You can hear us gush about Talia's performance on it on Friends Talk, Frasier and Felix. But if for some reason you're hearing this first, go watch that episode.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much.
Our star.
Our star.
Our little star.
She shines so bright.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, until next time, happy hour.
More like crappy.
Nailed it. We love you, folks. Thank you
Love
for
you.
being
Bye.
here.
Love you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.